Every month we get a brand new insight as to what is going on in Dragon Ball Super, and this month of course is no exception. With Chapter 9 releasing yesterday, we have a bunch of stuff to cover. Unlike the previous chapters that had a lot of dialogue, this one focused more on the combat, which makes sense because we are in the middle of the Universal Tournament. Goku is fighting Botamo, and without going too much into things, Goku defeats Botamo in the most unlike Goku way. He grabs him by the feet and drags him out of the ring, and that is interesting to me because that's not at all what Goku's about. Goku's about having the best fight of his life, challenging himself, pushing himself beyond his limits, and to see him more focused on actually winning makes me wonder if Beerus said anything prior to the match. Maybe he said to the entire team, if you don't come home with the W, then you won't be coming home at all, implying that if he lost, he would just end their lives. I don't know, it's just weird seeing Goku out of his element. But moving on, after the defeat of Botamo, the entire audience is shocked. Champa is of course not happy about this. We see him say something to Frost, who is the next fighter. From there on, Frost steps into the ring with a smile, and the rest of this chapter is Goku vs Frost. The first thing Frost does is walk straight up to Goku and shakes his hand. And I gotta say, it is so bizarre seeing someone of Frieza's race be so polite and nice. It's definitely gonna take some getting used to. Once they begin fighting, it is incredibly even. In fact, I would compare this fight to Super Saiyan Goku vs Perfect Cell back in Dragon Ball Z. As the fight goes on, Goku pretty much tells Frost that he has done battle with his race before and that he knows that he has further transformations, so Goku's pretty much aware that Frost is holding back on him. Now, while this chapter doesn't give me as much lore and as much backstory to Frieza's race as I would have liked, I feel like they're setting up for it, because as soon as Goku mentions that to Frost, he transforms into what looks like Frieza's third form. The only difference being that Frieza's third form didn't have spikes on his head. Frost, while he is in this transformation, does, and that leads me to believe that this form of Frost isn't his third form, but in fact it's his second. But I gotta say, seeing an homage to this form definitely put a smile on my face. Good job, Dragon Ball Super. However, part of me would have liked to have seen a new transformation for Frieza's race. We may still get that, in fact I think that we will, but once Frost transcends into his second form, I'm gonna keep calling it his second form because that is his second transformation that we have seen. His fighting base form Goku, again, they are very even. However, he catches Goku off guard with the same attack that Frieza did to Piccolo while on Namek. However, Goku gets up from this straight away, not even phased. He then transforms into what looks like a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Because these manga pages are in black and white, I can't tell if this is a normal Super Saiyan or a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I'm guessing it's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, but it's not 100% confirmed. Either way, once he transforms, he rushes Frost, and then we see Frost take it into his third transformation. Anyone that's been keeping up with the Dragon Ball Super anime and their episode titles would know that somehow Frost manages to defeat Goku, and the guy who has to step in the ring next is Piccolo. But the thing is, if Goku can't defeat Frost, I highly doubt Piccolo would be able to. However, with that said, I still think this could go two ways. The first, and I would say most reasonable way, is Goku beats Botamo, Frost beats Goku, Piccolo beats Frost, Cabe beats Piccolo, Vegeta beats Cabe, Megeta beats Vegeta, Monaka beats Megeta, and then in the final round it will be Hit and Monaka. Now that is the safe option, and to be honest, I'd kind of be let down if it were to happen like that. What I think would be really cool is if Frost beats Goku, not in the form that he is currently in. Let's say that the third form of Frost and Super Saiyan God Goku are evenly matched. It isn't until Frost reveals maybe a fourth transformation, and that would be his true power, and with that power he destroys both Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta. It wouldn't be until Monaka steps in to take out Frost, Cabe, Megeta, and then in the final round it will be Hit vs Monaka. The only problem with that is we wouldn't get to see Vegeta vs Cabe, and that is something that I really want to see. Either way, that is all of the new material. Let me know how you think this tournament's going to play out. As of right now, if I had to pick a winner, last time I said Universe 6, but this time I have to go with Universe 7. Judging by the tactics Goku used to defeat Botamo, I'm sure all of Beerus' team has that kind of mentality. If they're willing to play like that, they may just win. However, my money for the last one standing in this tournament is on Monaka. I just have a really good feeling about this guy. Let me know what you think down below, and as always, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Z video.